My sense is when it comes to sustainability, there's an enormous amount of stuff written about these days because we're all getting a little scared, yes? However, I think that it all starts with the individual. And if you build a person, and we know how to do it, who does have a well-tuned brain, then you're able to think through together, all of these individuals working together to create a future that is mindful and sustainable because we each respect each other and so on. The way change occurs socially, I think, is not, it takes great leaders, but great leaders always fall flat unless there is a movement among everybody, in a democracy anyway, which enables you to go forward. And so there are islands of understanding that occur, and they're occurring in America all the time, and they're getting stronger. And so there are islands of people who really do believe that we have to do such and such, and they do respect each other, and they believe that perhaps getting back to feeding ourselves with real food rather than industrialized food, that having cities where you can actually bump into people not by holding a cell phone but by talking to them, these are the sorts of things that ultimately I think will coalesce and create a social movement. That's what will be the root of a sustainable change. So in my book, for example, this last book, I talk about this woman who's a yachtswoman. She got a damehood, the same as a knighthood in England, for sailing around the world faster than any other individual several years ago. She tells this wonderful story about how she's in the middle of the ocean. All she's got is a certain amount of water, a certain amount of food, and she's miles and miles from anywhere. And she realizes that sustainability is being frugal and understanding where she's going and figuring out how she can do it by herself. If you get a whole bunch of people doing that, they will eventually find some communion, and then you've got a sustainable culture.